some big news in the Simpsons world has happened this week. Not just the announcement they're going to go to season 20...
So 27-28, which will take them up to 625 episodes.
Yep, so not only will it get 625 episodes, those episodes will have to go without the vocal talents of one Harry Shearer.
One of the most talented voice actors in the entire cast.
Yes, Harry Shearer from the iconic masterpiece, This Is Spinal Tap. Who did he play in Spinal Tap? What was his name? It wasn't Nigel Tufnell, it wasn't. He's the drummer, isn't he?
There's Hubbard St. John.
Hubbard St. John.
Nigel
Tufnell.
And
the drummer.
And the drummer. Oh, I didn't realise he was the drummer.
Yeah, Harry Shearer plays the... is it the drummer or the bass player? He plays the one...
the one with the big moustache.
Yeah, he plays the one who stuffs...
The bass player.
Yeah, he plays the bass player who stuffs a cucumber down his pants.
Yeah, because they make it a joke, don't they? They keep on, we have like a revolving door of drummers that keep on dying.
But yeah, he plays the bass player there. But yes, Harry Shearer is an iconic legend, and he's no longer being part of The Simpsons. Do you know why?
Money. Money and contracts.
Money and contracts.
So, as a bit of context, Harry Shearer voices multiple, if not hundreds of characters in The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Which include, I'm just reading from the list here, he was Al Gore.
Yeah.
He is, most famously he's Mr. Burns and Ned Flanders and Reverend Lovejoy.
Yeah.
He's Clancy, Ken Brockman.
Yeah.
Mr. Burns, he was George Bush in the episode that he's in. Let's go through the list I've got here.
Yeah.
So give me a second. D was the devil. There was Ned Flanders. He was Eddie. Ned Flanders, Flight Attendant, Fred Rogers. So this is just a massive list of them.
Yes, he basically voiced a vast number of the secondary characters.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
He voiced John Travolta. He was Kang. He was Legs, one of them.
Yeah.
Fat Tony's men.
Yeah.
He was Otto Man. He was McBain. Marvin Monroe. He was Sanjay, the Haspina Petalong.
Yeah.
He was Richard Nixon. So many. It's an insane amount of voice. And he was Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was Scratchy. He was Scratchy Jr. He was Skinner. He was Skinner, yeah.
Jesus, I thought it would be Dan Castellaneta.
No. He was Jebediah Springfield. Got loads here. It just keeps on going.
Why do you think the show is going to... Do you think the show should continue without him?
Well, no. But to say that's a bit redundant because the show should have ended 16 seasons ago.
Yeah.
But from a purely business point of view, the show's kind of got to go on.
Yeah.
Like, I know The Simpsons had a lot of recently departed actors, but obviously they died.
Yeah.
So like.
And they weren't massive. Mrs. Krabappel, they could write her out. They can't write Mr. Burns and Skinner out.
Exactly. Yeah. So like from a pure business point of view, the show's got to continue.
Yeah.
In fact, what I thought was, I remember an episode where it goes a little bit breaking the fourth wall a bit.
Yeah.
Because they talk about how cheap animation is to do.
Yeah.
And they do a joke where we have like repeated animation from like a previous episode, but we just revoice them. And then Ned Flanders walks past the door, and he goes, and plus you can replace the voice actor, and no one can tell the diddly difference. And it's not Harry Shearer voicing Ned Flanders, it's somebody else.
Yeah.
And the minute I heard Harry Shearer was leaving, I just thought of that joke.
Yeah.
Because that was basically what's happened. They are just going to replace him.
Really?
Yeah, they're just going to get a new...
Do you know what they should do? That'd be an artistic choice. Move to another town.
No, that'd be good.
And then it would just be the 5 Simpsons.
Yeah.
Why?
But that would mean having to make up new characters.
Yeah.
And they won't have their stock of characters made by other writers to rely on.
Yeah, they could get like, what about, I don't know, Jim, the next door neighbour, who's slightly too courteous. They'd just write the same characters but call him something else. Yeah. Call him Node Blanders.
Ted Blanders.
Ted Blanders, yeah. They'd just do them the same, and then it'd be like, look at them being so witty and clever, when it really wouldn't be funny.
No, it'd be
when
awful.
They should just write new characters.
Yeah.
Why not just merge the Future Army universe? Why not put the Simpsons in the Future Army universe?
But I'm sure they'll do that eventually.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah.
But yes, they put them in those cryo tubes. But we thought we'd just take a minute to talk about how great Harry Shearer was.
Well, that's it. Like well, first of all, like before we get into that, like he left apparently due to contracts, and he wanted to pursue other projects.
Yeah.
Which suggests to me that he had a bit of a. Obviously, I wasn't there. I'm only speculating. I don't know Harry Shearer or the Simpsons producers. I'm only speculating on what I've heard. He probably had a bit of a. He probably had a great difference with the producers. The contract hours were too long, and they wouldn't allow him to do his other pursuits. But a lot of the Simpsons producers, I think Al Jean is confused as to why he left, because they offered the same contract to the other actors, and they all accepted it.
Yeah.
But this whole thing with the Simpsons actors, it's gone to a point where they almost pack themselves into a corner because they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Like, they get paid an insane amount of money per episode. I think the contract. I think by him rejecting the contract, we estimated that he'd stand to lose $16 million.
Yeah.
Like for the year. What would you do with that kind of money?
Well, he doesn't need it, does he? He'll have enough money anyway.
It's insane.
Plus, he is the biggest one, really.
Oh,
apart from Hank Azaria. No, even Hank Azaria is not as big, I don't think. Like, he can go in them Christopher Guest films and stuff, and like. But Harry Shearer is not going to struggle to get work or anything.
No, he'll find something pretty immediately.
He probably won't be as paid as much, but he'll probably go into being like a character actor. He'll be the next Fred Willard. But yeah, he'll probably just do that kind of stuff, just be one-off appearances and stuff.
Yeah, but that's it. So like he left due to contract differences.
He also was very outspoken about saying that the show had not as good as it used to be.
No.
In interviews, he'd openly say, "Well, it's not as good as it used to be," and he didn't think it should continue. And this was like 5 years ago. I remember reading that in the paper, and like 5 years ago, like, oh Jesus! Even he is acknowledging it now.
An actor admits it, yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
the worst thing for me was I started interviewing Dan Castellaneta, and he says he can't remember individual episodes.
Yeah.
Because it all merges into one for him.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
When like an actor job he worked on can't remember like. And I can understand because there's so many hundreds of episodes, but
yeah,
you know the fact that he probably only remembers like the classic ones.
Yeah.
And then like all the others are just like work to him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I turned up.
None of the actors sound as engaged as they used to be.
No.
Harry Shearer, ironically, I think was the best one now.
Probably.
His voice acting, even for Mr. Burns, and he always seemed to find new and inventive ways to say the lines. And,
yeah.
He was always like his voice as Mr. Burns is probably like the most iconic one, really.
Probably, yeah.
Everyone has like excellent and that kind of stuff, and
I know. I also say the same for Flanders as well.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about goddamn Diddley.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a great actor, and it'd be sad to see him go. He'll be one of the few rays of light of modern Simpsons.
Well, for me, all it is just another nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Well, no, not even another nail in the coffin. It's like another guy helping to lower the coffin into the grave.
Yeah.
Harry Shearer leaving is just another reason why the show should just end.
It's another particle of air from the deceased corpse inside the car.
Yeah.
So the buried alive body is another like particle of air dissipating.
It's just gone.
Yes.
In a puff of smoke.
Yes. Do you think it's going to continue after the 29th season without Harry Shearer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to keep on going.
Yeah, it's sad as that.
While Fox can make money off the Simpsons, it's just going to keep on going.
Do you think that they would, because Harry Shearer, is bad, but it's not Dan Castellaneta, do you think they'd go on without Dan Castellaneta?
Yeah.
Really do?
I think they'd have a go.
I think, call me naive, but I think if Dan Castellaneta quit, or like died, I think if he died, they'd stop it. But I think if he quit, maybe. But if he died or something, I think they would put an end to it.
Yeah. If he died, but like if he just left his own accord, I think they'd still continue.
Yeah.
I absolutely would. They still continue.
Yeah.
But just everyone can do well, not everyone can, but I'm sure you can get a really talented.
Oh my!
Go. I'm sure you can get. Obviously, not everyone could do that voice, but I'm sure you could get a really talented actor who could do a good Homer Simpson impression.
Yeah.
But that's what it'd be. It'd be like with all these other guys doing these. Obviously, the actors who are going to replace them and do the voice of Mr. Burns and all that. All they'd be doing is doing impressions of Harry Shearer's work as those characters.
Yeah.
Which it's not right.
It's a bit crap, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're not going to do original interpretations.
No, not like a radical new version of what's it called? Reverend Lovejoy.
Yeah.
A radical reinterpretation.
But yeah, I mean, his work vocally was so strong. Like, I'm thinking now of that episode where Reverend Lovejoy goes insane and is like where he has like a bit of a breakdown and he quits being a reverend.
Oh yeah.
And he has to fight those monkeys.
Oh yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
They were screaming, those filthy baboons.
And I
it's
cast
just
them
amazing.
down back into the fiery pits of hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you next Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, no, I will.
But yes.
Not that I watch the show now anyway.
I've watched some of it. My little sister who's 4 likes it, so.
Oh yeah.
So you know, she doesn't know the difference
She
really.
doesn't care. Yeah.
No, she just watches it because it's bright. And I mean, she loves the original. Her favourite episode is Lisa that one where her favourite episode. She told me his favourite one is the one where Lisa needs braces and they have to strike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She loves that song in it, and she thinks she laughs all the way through.
Which song?
It's the one where it's like, come gather round people.
Oh, it's
hero
like
named Homer.
Is it like a spoof of like
it's like a Bob Dylan spoof.
like a Masters of War? Yeah. By
Yeah.
Bob Dylan. Yeah.
Yeah, she loves that. She loves the whole episode. Even a 4-year-old child can tell the difference between the new ones.
Yeah.
But yes.
Even like when I was a kid, I could tell old from new by like the animation quality.
Yeah.
I could tell the difference between like what looked a bit shinier and newer, and I knew it was bad, compared to when it was cruder and older.
Yeah.
And the animation wasn't so good.
No.
No, I miss those days. But it just fucking. It goes without saying, but it should have ended ages ago.
Yeah.
It goes without saying, in my opinion.
Yeah, end the Simpsons, but especially now Harry Shearer's left. One of the originals have gone. They've not really had that position before.
No, not no.
No, because they're all. It's the original 6 in it. It's Homer, Lisa, then 4, then Harry Shearer, then Hank Azaria.
And the lady of my voice is Marge.
That's what I was
Oh,
saying before. Yeah.
It's
So it's the 4
it's Dan Castellaneta,
Julie Kavanagh.
Julie Kavanagh, Nancy Cartwright. The lady of my voice is Bart.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember her name. Oh, so Nancy Yardley Smith.
Yardley Smith.
I did Harry Shearer and Hank Azaria. Yeah.
But once one of them's gone, there's no point having it going still.
Nah.
As I said, the only way I think this could work is if they decide to move to a new town, so it's just the 4 Simpsons. That could work. It would be interesting, a new artistic direction. Because they've gotten rid of most of the town.
Yeah.
Apart from Mo could join them in his like.
He could relocate.
Yeah, he could start new Mo's, and it'd be like they'd have new clientele. It'd be great. Or at least it would be good. It wouldn't be great.
But that would require effort.
I know. But the Simpsons isn't really Springfield. It's the Simpsons. It's like they're the only thing that's needed.
Well, it used to be.
Used to be.
It used to be about the Simpsons, and then it became about Springfield.
But now they've exhausted that as well.
Yeah.
There isn't any new stories really to tell.
Not
So
really.
yeah, just get them to relocate. It'll be interesting at least. Go make a move to Shelbyville. But yeah, Hank Azaria. Not Hank Azaria.
Hank Azaria.
Harry Shearer.
Harry Shearer leaving.
Barely knew ye.
Yes.